What's going on, everyone? Talon here, and today we're going to be looking at the new uniforms, and in this one we're going to be looking at Iron Fist new uniform. Alright, so here we have him from the Netflix series, so let's go ahead and see what this new Netflix Iron Fist will give you. It has the exact same uniform bonus as all the others. As you can see, that has not changed, so he still gets the recovery rate and the invincibility when his HP is below 30%. So that's nice that they're staying consistent with that. But what this uniform brings to the table is some new skill changes, which are, in my opinion, very nice. So we have, first of all, the buff skill, which gives him ignore defense and dodge ratings. So that is really nice. I definitely prefer that out of the other two uniforms, which are just minus 15% defense to the enemy with increasing dodge rate. And then, oops, over here, and then this one was just the provoke the enemy, basically. So, definitely is the best of the buffs that he has for the uniforms. And then, with his pressure point jab, boom, we get a immune to damage, which is really nice. But also, on top of that, we accumulate 150% of the true damage, regardless of defense and dodge stats. And then the total, of course, cannot exceed 10% of the HP, of max HP. And then you get an attack increase, plus 4% for each 1% of damage taken. So basically what you have here is Sharon Rogers' third skill, which we all know how powerful that is. So Iron Fist is getting that added to him as well, which is amazing. And then finally, we have the change to his fifth skill, which there's no text change, of course, but it does change quite a bit. So let's take a look at that. Alright, so here we are. So the buff skills stays pretty much the same. He just stands there, casts the skill, just does his focus. Alright, and then here is the pressure point jab change. Boom. So now we get immune to damage as soon as we cast this for 3 seconds, which is definitely going to help his survivability out quite a bit, because normally he was pretty much a glass cannon. His uniform did, of course, help that because of its own bonuses where you get the heal and the invincibility, but besides that, he would die pretty easily. So this is going to help survivability, and it's actually going to help increase his DPS too, and he already has really high DPS, so that is very nice. So you can cast this, and after you've taken a few hits, boom, cast his fourth skill, which is definitely still his most damage dealing skill, does the most damage out of all of them. And then let's turn them on here. Okay. And now the change to the fifth skill, which is really nice as well. Here we go. Boom. This is a full iframe and have a lot of area of effect as well. So boom, just hits all sorts of enemies there. So that is really nice. Definitely going to love using this in Shadowland. Will be nice, of course, for World Boss, because you could pretty much stay out of harm's way for almost the entire fight. So boom, you cast this, bam, cast this, get all the DPS in, and then boom, switch into iframe. And then pretty close to, by the time you finish that, you are going to be able to cast this skill again. You may have just a tiny bit of downtime, but that is about it. So this uniform, in my opinion, is very, very nice and highly recommended. If you have Iron Fist, this is probably a must-have for him. This is by far his best uniform. So definitely worth picking up. I would say this is a very nice investment for Iron Fist. And so let's go ahead and back out here. And let's get back to the uniform. Alright. And like I said, I like this uniform so much, I'm going to go ahead and get this uniform right now. Boom, there we go, acquired uniform. I'm very happy with that purchase, and this is definitely going to be the most recommended uniform out of the new 5 in my opinion, and the most valuable one. So that is going to be my thoughts on Iron Fist new uniform. Definitely worth it. And that's going to be it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.